Okay. I think this is another random encounter I've just got on the way to the mission. There is a single tribal. Oh no, okay, more tribals. We don't speak with your kind, Canadian scum. I see, they think I'm Canadian. Interesting. Alright, well I guess I get to kill some tribals. Alright. Ooh, only a 70 there. Alright, fair enough. Much better. I think you're probably well out of range, aren't you, over there? 4%, yeah, you're well out of range, okay. Unfortunately, she's also overloaded, as you can see. Alright, in I go. And yeah, Stitch is also overloaded because I've got him carrying some equipment for the next mission. And I always seem to stick in with a lot of stuff anyway. Whoops. Oh well, one more turn. Oh, that's them dealt with. I suppose they don't really have anything interesting on them, and they're just a bunch of tribals with guns. Ooh, another copy of Naked Moose magazine. No, I'll have that. The rest of this, I suppose that's. I might as well take it and then sell it on. Ooh, canister of acid and a water. Ah, now this is a special weapon. If I remember rightly, this water gun is specifically designed to use acid, which is obviously here. But I don't think I've got anyone who's particularly good with it. I'll take it anyway. Yeah. Now I am sufficiently overloaded with junk to sell. On to the next mission.
At ease, warrior. I have mixed news to give. A Reaver delegate arrived earlier today, bringing news that a large robot force has all but annihilated the main Reaver camp in Newton. The Reavers' numbers have been devastated by relentless attacks and will soon be destroyed unless we intervene. Normally, the Brotherhood would gladly allow one enemy to destroy another, but the Reavers have something to offer. The Reaver movement has developed a new type of weapon based on robot pieces that they've been able to scavenge. This weapon is called an EMP device, and it has a devastating effect on electronics. It is this weapon that is allowing the Reavers to survive a mass robot attack, but for them, it is still too little, too late. They have agreed to give the Brotherhood both a prototype of this weapon and instruction on its workings in exchange for rescue of their 4 highest-ranking officials in Newton's Junk City. This might be the edge we're looking for against the robots. Bring back that prototype, brother. You will be supplied with a map to Newton. Rendezvous at the extraction zone with all 4 elders, and they will be transported via APC and armored escort back here. Dismissed.
Okay, now I don't remember too much about this mission. Remember this particular bit here? I remember this. Because in here, I can remember that there are a new type of enemy robot that will come out and attack in melee, I think. And over here, there is a tank that I can salvage, a Great War tank. Other than that, I don't really remember much. However, given the map layout and the fact that when I last played, I probably went down here and then down here and then up there, I'm guessing I'm supposed to end up in this section. But we have here insertion point and extraction point. Rendezvous here with the 4 elders to complete your mission. Chief of Medical Division is barricaded in this building. Down here to the west, the Ambassador is barricaded in this storage building. Then the research laboratory is located here. And the General and his bodyguard are inside the old nuclear plant here. Plus, the barracks for their Reaver base is located here. Now, it's not a mission critical place to go to, but there's probably a reason why it's marked, and I'm guessing I've probably got to go in there. Research lab here probably tells me to go into there to get the EMP at a guess. As I say, I can't really remember. But what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to switch turn-based combat off, get into the tank here, and then drive that around as much as I can to take down any enemies that decide to, try and assault me. Then, once I've dealt with that and the tank manoeuvring, I can then pop out and get my squads to move into the individual buildings and rescue everyone. That's how I'm going to play this map, I think. So, if I just go down over here, hey, look at that! There's a tank turret. No, the tank is actually underneath the tank turret. It just hasn't, because I can't physically see it. It's not there. But the tank turret is a thing, and it's a good job I brought her along because she is my engineer, as evidenced by the fact I got the super toolkit on me. But that's about all she's really good for. So I'm going to head down there. I think there's probably robots hanging around up and around here. This is the building I need to get into. I doubt I'll be able to go up and through one of these 2 doors, but I might try it. I may have to go into here, up, and then across the skywalk. There is unfortunately a dead dog there. Anyways, to the tank. There we are. Unfortunately, as you can see, the tank starts off destroyed, which is why I've got the super toolkit. Come on, Kaiser, you can come around there, get in and get that thing fixed up, and then ride. There we are. It is now capable of movement, I believe. 150 HP. Keep going because it can get better than that. There we are. Fully repaired. 500 HP. Let's just get my shotgun on there. Let's see. Stitch can go in, as can Brian. Come on, Brian. You can move out of there. Thank you very much. Stumpy. And Vector, not me, because I don't really want to waste all my grenades. I'm not particularly good with them, and otherwise I've just got a knife. Stitch is the one who has decided to use the gun turret, which is fine. I'll just have to give him all the switch over to the weapons. There we are. All the tank shells. There we are. Nobody else got any? No, no, no. Let's just get me out of the way. No, I can't hide. Rightio. Time for some fun in the tank. There we are. Run it over. Right. I may need to stick everyone on just shoot when you've got the chance, because otherwise, as you saw, there's only one person actually shooting when they're right up my face. And that did 1 point of damage. Anyway, onwards. No. Barricade. Well, that would be unfortunate if there wasn't a way around here. So, I guess I'm going to drive through this place. I don't think I can squeeze through there. Okay. I may have to go out and potentially through here. Because I don't think I can get through anywhere else. Definitely can't get through there. I think that's too tight for the tank. Oh no! Active gun turrets. It's only got a 10% chance to hit with a gun turret. I'm sure you're the best person for the job there, Stitch, but never mind, I guess. Well, that defence is cleared. Now, I'm not sure if I can actually fit through here. I doubt it, but I'll give it a go. Well, doesn't look like it. So, I'm going to try and get that gate over there. Oh, can't get through there either. Yeah, I think that's too tight of a turn. Rather hoping I better get through. Oh well, back up over here, see if I can get through this route, I guess. Yeah, so this is one of the other types of bots you'll find. Switching back to there you are. So that's their tank bot. It looks like it's been it's running away because it's damaged. Oh, hello there. I should reverse over you, shouldn't I? There we are, that's you dead. Well, our tank is getting quite badly beaten up, so I'm going to have to dive out again and fix it up. Now, where'd that tank bot go? There it is. Come on. There we are. Tank bot destroyed. $236 HP left to try and drive through the rest of this mission and hope that there's another another repair kit somewhere. So unfortunately, with Stitch on the gun, unless maybe, I don't know, if Stitch gets out, if you get out, who does it go to? Nobody by the looks of it. Stitch, get back in. Oh, you're immobile. Okay. I guess. There we are. No, but it just defaults to Stitch. Okay. I'm not sure why, and I don't think we're actually going to get to use my cannon because he's got an absolutely abysmal chance to hit. Still, I could try and get out here. This is the compound, and then down here would probably be the safest route because I don't know if I'll be able to manoeuvre through here quite as well, but they might want to come through there. I think it might be I don't know, it's probably just about as tight, so I'll try this way. Say, it looks like we've almost reached an impasse here. Cannot get the tank through to this location. However, it looks like there's space here and here, and a Reaver hanging out, which means I may have to go through, or at least in front of, their compound to clear it out. So, back we go one more time. No, you don't. You don't get to retreat. Well, there we are. That's mostly a cycle around the map done. So I've come down here. I've done what I can around the outside of that building. I've gone through the centre of this one, so there shouldn't be anything there unless it's on the top floor. This is where I'm at the moment. I've just cleared out the area around, and I bypassed this area, so there shouldn't be much there because there's just the swarmers. I'm going to see if I need to visit up here and then take the tank all the way back through and then manoeuvre on foot and pick everyone up. Because, quite frankly, the tank's not going to survive. It's already taken more than enough damage to cripple it, and I'm out of repairs. Damn. Tank got busted. It's still a bunker, but I'm going to have to make the rest of it on foot. Okay. This is a risk, because I know there's robots up here. And there might be... But there, see, there's one left there still. But if I stay low, it might not spot me. I can see him. And apparently I can see him well enough to shoot at him. Alright, I guess. Ow. I guess combat is joined. 0% chance to hit, okay. Oof. Let's kind of get around the outside. There we are. Alright, Brian. You are going in. Ow. Okay, well, at least it's the minigun arm and not the laser arm. And I'm going to come this way. Stitch, can you? Or you might be able to get around the back. Damage, but I'm only doing like a couple of damage because it's sniper rifle, which is not designed to go through that level of armor. Yeah, you can't see him, so I didn't give anyone stims. I think Stitch has still got all the stims. Yeah. I think Stitch has got all the stims still. Oh, you got 24. Well, it was worth a go. We can still see you. Okay. Kaiser, you're really not going to do a lot, but if you can potentially pop round the top and rail off a couple of rounds, that would be handy. Hello, I'm a new target. Can't be seen. Can't be seen. Alright, I think round the top for you as well. Yes. Round we go. You got 34 and you can't see him. 34. Just keep advancing. Around the top. And what I really want to do is to get rid of him first. Well out of range of my hand grenades. What have I got now? 85 from there. That's decent. I can live with an 85. And Vector, yes, you can just run around the outside as well, please. Alright, that's a little bit of damage. Can you... Can't even see him. Okay. Oh, a stim pack. Good. In theory, 55 from there. But I think... yeah, I think you should just stay behind cover. 34, another shot. Yay! Right, the rest of the guys are coming up. Yes. Right, grenade out. I damaged it. Have I got any stims? No. Oh, yes, I have. Good. I'll take that stim. And I'll advance. Everyone else just keep moving up. Ow, okay, you've decided to start targeting me. 48. Hey! Can you... You can't see anything from there. You can from there. What's your chances? 95 burst, gave it a go. Continue to draw its fire because I am going to stim up a lot because I need to right now. And I'm concussed, which is annoyance, a rather big annoyance. 32 or 71. Okay. In theory, I should take the minigun shots and probably survive. He'll probably shoot Stitch and hurt him, which gives everyone else the chance to move in and and do what needs to be done. Alright. Yes, okay, so theory, sound. Good. Another shot on him, severely damaged. 41, yes. Ah, out of ammo. Alright. I guess minigun it is. Ooh, yeah, burst this guy. Yes, burst over here, I think. Plasma! Me, I need to keep stimming. Because if I look down here, let's see, yes, 49 damage. $20. Sniper rifle him. Right, I'm still kicking. Reload, burst. Not good enough. Move up. Deal damage. Almost destroyed. Good. Right. One down. One left. If I'd go... chance 37. 6 AP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 2 AP I can spend. 2 AP back. Have a grenade! Oh well. Worth a go. Back off. Alright, I can live with that. Oh damn, I've blocked myself off here. Maybe here and try? Okay. Just burst it down. I can live with it being crippled. 41! Good. Now the question is, who's it going to shoot next? Probably me. Let's get stitched right up in its face. So if I go over here and duck, probably not go for me, so it'll most likely hit Stitch. Most probably spread some damage over here as well. Yes. And now out of the way. Oh, it's decided to run. Ah, maybe the arm I crippled is the arm holding the gun. Well, a not exactly fantastic showing against 2 robots, but I've kind of had worse, I suppose, maybe. Well, it's the usual time. Get everyone back up on their feet. Ooh, super toolkit. I can get my tank back now. I think that's too many rounds for me to carry, though. However, the guy over here has probably got fusion cells. Yeah, microfusion cells. Right. Get that plasma gun reloaded. Nice. Now, up we go, which I think, if I'm very lucky, I just have to meet the guy and I'll probably just escort him to here. Come on, keep going. Keep going. Hey, right. Ah, there's a robot there. No, my luck, there's probably going to be a robot here as well. He's going to get annoying if I want to cross here. So, me help first. No robot, good. Maybe see if there's anything handy on the workbench. Explosives and a doctor's bag. I think Stitch is going to use those. Although he hasn't got a lot of space left in his inventory. 142. Take the explosives. Take the doctor's bag. Leave the ammo for now. Do I know what he's got? Probably not. If you run to here, what's going to happen? Right, he's got a laser gun. Get to the door. And he's deciding to go that way. Okay. In which case everyone can just pile out, I think. Yes, as well. Yes, as well. Not sure if I want to go this way. But I'll be outside. Stitch, I guess, can probably... I don't know, you might be able to burst fire through the window as well. Well, a missile fired from somewhere. And I don't know where. I just heard it. Alright, how far can you get? Can you get to here? You can. Ooh, ouch. Okay. Can't hit him. You've even got 28 from there. Hey, that's better. Reload. Back to the window. In theory you got a 95, but you probably haven't. Stitch to the window. In theory you got 95. Me, I'm just going to come running right in and tank again. Just face tank the robot. A 4% chance, yeah. No. Okay. Well, that's going to make life a little bit easier in theory. Because I could just do this. $83. 83. Yeah. Stitch, can you finish it off? You can. Vector's a little hurt, so back out with a medical kit, Stitch. And do what you do best. Or maybe second best, I don't know. Yeah, probably best. But second best is blowing up stuff with his shotgun, but actually not really. Okay, outside. Skywalk time. Everyone else behind. In fact, I'm going to run up to the barrels. There we are. Run up to the barrels. To the door. Hope it's not trapped. It's not trapped. Hope there's no robots inside. I don't see anyone. Could potentially go through here or through... Oh! It's a fucking scurry bot. Okay. Everybody in then. Because there's a bloody robot right there. Alright, okay. Hopefully that'll got his attention. And I think I'm going to probably have to face tank it, just like I face tank everything. Because that's my role. The face tank. Come on in, Scurrybot. Come at me. Actually, Stitch, if you come over here, maybe out the door, because I might need you to nip in and shotgun it. What's your chances? 10? No. 54? 54's a decent chance. Unless you miss, in which case it's not really a decent chance. 73 is much better. You got 90. When you could, no, you'll be hitting me in the back. No, because you're going to be hitting stuff in the back as well. 81 energy weapons, okay. Out with your pistol. Okay. My turn to knife it. Ow. Okay. That's fine, I can live with that amount of damage. The thing is, it probably can't. There. It is dealt with. I guess I'm going to probably lead. Is it got anything on it, or is it just... No. Okay, they are just empty. Unless there's anything in here of interest. Nope. There is a robot guard there. Can I tell who's through here? No. I'm guessing I'm probably not... Actually, I don't know, not in here? Because it just says he's barricaded in. If I go up through here, that would be like the first place to hit. Maybe I can't unlock the door? No? Okay. Glenn Close. Yep, Glenn Close is part of the Reaver movement. The actress Glenda Close. Yeah, the references are a little on the nose sometimes. I've never been attracted to a non-Reaver before. Well, you're still not.
I am Glenda Close, first doctor of the movement. I'm honored to meet your acquaintance, beautiful one. I apologize for my words, but you seem an incandescent angel in a time shadowed with darkness. I can feel your energy pulsating within me like an out-of-phase inductor. Lead me to safety while my feet still obey my brain's electro commands. You must have been sent by his capacitance. I welcome your gift, Holy One.
Temporary joint squad must be led to the extraction point. I hope I can just go this way. It's locked. Okay. Stumpy, you're traps guy, aren't you? Yes, you are. Double check the door for traps, please. Nothing found on it. That's fine. So I should just be able to lockpick the door, hopefully. Does nothing. Okay, I literally can't go that way. Alright. Nothing else to be had in here. So we're going to go back up round this way. And down and out.
You've brought me to this safe haven, and for that, I thank you. I don't know how to begin explaining this passionate energy between us, except to tell you, I love you. And if you search your soul, you'll find that you possess the same love for me. The differences of our backgrounds and various communicable diseases will be difficult problems to overcome, but with us working together, SatanSoft himself could not bar our way. I'll wait for you inside your quarters, back at your main base. Take care, my love.
That was Glenn Close. Right, well, just patch me up. And there we go. And now that's out of the way, and all this is cleared, I should be able to come down straight through this area. Don't think I can go around, so I'm going to have to come through here and then around the side and up into here, given that the gun turrets are down. And I don't think there's going to be much left kicking around in here because it would have all come out when I drove through with the tank. Okay, yeah, I was just thinking, is there anything I can do in there? And the answer is no. Okay. At best guess, what you are probably supposed to do in this mission, this thing doesn't look like, oh, I can nip in there. What you're probably supposed to do in this mission is have a couple of guys in the tank, one preferably with oh, there was one kicking around here. How dare you, sir? How dare you indeed. And a free Vindicator minigun. Probably, as I said, you're supposed to be running around in the tank and just your two guys. And I'm not sure what counted as the turret, unless I can have a quick... No, I can't. Okay. Unless it's pilot is the score that's being taken to use the gun turret, which would be a bit odd, because it would be kind of a heavy weapon, if anything. Okay, yeah, Stumpy, you're just going to have to go to there. Why are you all the way back here, Kaiser? What do you mean you can't find the stairs? And you're up front, okay. You're the one with the Gatling gun. flank. But I don't think that would work. It's time to face tank again. What's the chance? 16, yeah, nope. Head over here. Oh! It must have dropped it. Okay. And that's a melee one. I'm fine with melee ones. Why do you not see him from there? Alright, now you can see him. Or you can't. Okay. I'm fine with melee robots. Because melee robots are only going to hit one guy at a time. Right, you keep running because you're apparently my smartest character, but also kind of dumb. Haha! Have a knife! And 59! Oh well. Yeah, that's generally my my statement for this mission when it comes to using energy weapons. Oh well. It didn't quite work because I need to get my skills up. Yeah, right. Roundhouse kick me to the head. I don't care. Good. Keep advancing. 57's the best you're going to get. Oh dear. 84, 84. Good. Stab, stab. Yeah, I was about to say, how much damage am I actually doing with my knife? 1. How much damage are you doing? 1 damage. 1 damage is all I needed to do. God, stitch your shit, aren't you? Come on. Hit me, sucker. What else you'd hit me, I suppose. All levels are decreasing. Good. Good. Switch back to map. There we are. Keep running. Keep shooting. How are you missing every single bloody shot stage? How? Alright, stab time. Stab. Stab. Well, 3 points of damage with a stab. That did nothing. That also did nothing. You are hitting and doing no damage. Target will be destroyed. No, it won't. Target is going to keep stabbing you. Unless you get blown up first by Brian. Hey! There we are. Okay, nothing in here. There's probably not going to be anything in the other ones as well, but I'm going to move in anyway. Ooh, bug in the shell. A nice bit of food nearby. No, okay. Nothing of interest in here. Right, 2 turrets are down. But I cannot guarantee there's not more in here. So, I am going to go first, although I think Stumpy and Brian can If there's ammo on here, I can nick them for their guns. Wrong type of ammo. Wrong type of ammo. Okay. I probably have to go upstairs. So, me first. Found trap. Found a lot of traps. Technology is dead. Albert, now that is a reference. I do not know if this came first. But you fucking, yeah, no shit, you found a trap, Brian. Stumpy, you're gonna have to do some traps. That's also a reference there. There's a movie called Mystery Men, and there are two characters in it who are members of a gang called the Disco Boys. Tony P and Tony C. And one of them is probably Tony P, but they don't actually differentiate during the course of the movie which one's which. One of them says, disco is not dead, disco is life. I'm not sure if that came out before or after this. Alright, buddy, you're coming with me. Albert Lamore.
It is necessity that brings me to you, warrior. We Reavers never harbored any love for the Brotherhood, but these mechanical abominations have decimated the Reaver movement. As ambassador for my people, I offer simple terms. You rescue our people, and we share our sacred technology. Refuse, and your Brotherhood will be forced to continue their battle with primitive weapons. I see by your eyes that you agree. Very well. I will join your group until we reach the evacuation point.
Reaver Elder has temporarily joined your squad. Must be there to the extraction point. Okay. If Albert Lamore is a reference, I do not know what it is. That's just me.
I see the Brotherhood's word is strong. I wonder if it is as strong as the Brotherhood's single-minded desire to rule the land. We have been watching your organization's expansion for some time. It is SatanSoft's Hellions that brings us together, nothing more. I just pray that I have not sacrificed my people's freedom. My thanks for the escort.
Right. Thanks to Brian being an absolute dingus, I have now got to heal everybody up again before I can move on to building 3 here, which, again, the outside's cleared. It's just getting in and finding whatever I'm supposed to look for. Although, General is bodyguard here. I think I'll probably hit that one first, find the prototype, if that's where it is. Although, it said there's elders, so I'm guessing there's the elder in here, and then that one. I'm guessing this room is probably where I need to head. So, let's head round. There's nothing in there. Nothing in there. Okay. Two Reavers who look like they've got stealth boys on. Okay. So 2 Reavers here. Maybe I'm not supposed to be in here yet. Unless there is anything in this room. Because that looks like the lab. Yeah, okay. Round here then. Doesn't look like there's anything in here. Perhaps I've got to find a person who will tell me where to go. I doubt there's going to be anything interesting through this door, but I'll give it a shot. Dead Reaver. Ooh, with super stim on him. Right, well, the top office doesn't seem to be where I'm supposed to go. Is there... Oh, there's a shelf. I forgot to check the shelf. Although I am doubtful it will be on the shelf. It is the only container. And that there looks like what I'm expecting the prototype to be. Shelf? No. Okay. In that case, let's head down because I saw a tunnel. And there's probably going to be robots swarming around in here since they busted down the wall. And nothing here, nothing here. Ah, there's Reavers there. Alright, you're holding out. Hello. No, you're alright, you're looking fine all there. I'm not seeing anyone in that region. Ah, the underground. Stitch, you should probably be walking around here because you're a sciencey man. Ah, Tobias Pest. Tobias Pest, hello.
I am Tobias Peste, Chief of Military Science Projects. On my 11th day of fasting, Saint Sony visited me in my deepest of dreams. He told me of an electromagnetic pulse that will be the salvation of the wasteland. For weeks I toiled in our temple laboratory until I gave that vision physical form. And by Ohm's holy law, I will not rest until it reaches a place of sanctuary. Here is the key to the safe. The weapon is inside. Our prophecies told us our faith would be tested. But now the robots are taking prisoners, instead of letting our fighters go to their rewards in the eternal assembly lines of Panasonica. For what purpose are they taking my brethren? This must be discovered. Let's stop wasting time.
Okay, right, so I can get him out now. Stitch. Let's get the weapon out. A pulse rifle prototype. There we are. You can just see it up here. I will...
Good job securing the EMP device. Finish the job and rescue the Reaver High officials.
I will do so. Stitch himself could probably escort the guy out. And most likely don't have to worry because, as I said, I've pretty much cleared everything. And I doubt there's going to be anything popping up. So, Stitch, the hero of the story, not me. I'm not the hero. No. That's Stitch keeping everyone going. The face of the team. Anyway, he'll get everyone out, then come back, and then fourth guy. And if I'm feeling adventurous, I may then go into the Reaver Sanctuary. No voice line, okay. I will wish you well, only because you now battle the minions of the Dark One. I would not dare to judge the bias of He who is the electric father of creation. It is His will that I instruct your elders about the angelic electromagnetic pulse. Right, one left. And he should just be probably in this building, since I saw a guy on the roof. Well, there's a fellow I can speak to. Rodka Gare.
Well met, warrior. This can only be the work of SatanSoft, Lord of the Tech Underworld. His sinister hydroelectric fiends care not for the spiritual enlightenment of science. They seek only to destroy the union between spirit and current flow. If only we were able to make more EMP weapons, we would have halted their electrons in mid-flow. I know of the bargain. Use our divine knowledge to short-circuit these demonic juggernauts while there is still time. Hurry! Let us make haste.
Okay, he's with us now. So I will lead him. Since Stitch is still kind of in that general direction. And then I'll have a quick poke, but I may want to retreat, depending upon how tough that particular region is to break through, or if it is tough at all. If, you know, there might just be nothing going on in there. I don't know, because I don't actually remember going there, as I said. But yes, this mission would be an awful lot harder if not for that tank, because getting swarmed by these guys, if all you got is ranged weapons, that would be an almost complete death sentence.
Make no mistake, warrior. I will not call you friend, nor comrade. It is a common enemy that brings us together. Nothing more.
With the Reaver High officials safe, you may return to the extraction point.
And I will do so, but not just yet. I'm going to have, as I said, I'm going to look into that Reaver encampment, and then scavenge what I can from the map, get the tank working again, and head to that location. Then I will finish the mission. I see security bots. I see security bots that really hurt. Annoying. Okay. Power armor up front. %0 chance. What? Using microfusion. Do you have any microfusion cells? I think you... Small energy. You don't have any microfusion on you. Okay. Prototype for the modified electronic magnetic pulse weapon. Minimum strength 3. I don't have the right ammo on me, unfortunately. I kind of want to hit this one back here, because that's the one with the laser on it. Yeah, and you're a machine gun one. Okay. Unfortunate. Much better. Yes. Yeah, 58 back there. Okay. I suppose if Stitch wants to try and get in, he can. Thing is, I don't know how many of these buildings have got robots in them. Don't bother me! In I go! Can't thrust. Okay. That's fine. Ow, that really hurt. Okay. I am probably going to have to take a super stim then. Blinded, good, but not really that effective at that range. Almost destroyed. Destroyed. Stitch, run forwards. Me? I mean, yeah. That did far more damage than I would ordinarily like. Reload. That is better. Oh, you got a slightly better chance to hit all this range. Yeah, still missed. You got a 19, you better run forward, Brian. There we are. And you got 6. Yeah, try it. There we are. That's what I want. Right, time to stab. My arm's starting going wild, which means my camera is probably going to be fuzzing out soon. 3 points of damage in total. Not great. Aha! You missed entirely. As most of my team seems to be doing. Not really up to snuff, unfortunately. Come on. Alright. Stab. Yay! Stitch hit something. 77, that looks to be about the best chance Stitch is going to have to hit. So unfortunately, his perception is poor, which is why... Ooh, ow! Which is why it's taking a while for him to get close. Because the way perception, or the way chance to hit work, rather, is it's based on your perception. You can have massive skill, but if your perception is 1, you have to get right up next to somebody in order to actually stand a chance of hitting them. And so people with 8, 9, 10 perception, they are the best snipers. They can just sit all the way over here and just hit. But for the rest of us, we unfortunately have to go charging in and hope for the best. There we are, almost gone. You're really not hitting very well, are you, Stumpy? Ah. Come on. Not quite. Can you finish it off? Hey! Job done. Okay. Scavenging time then, because quite frankly, I doubt there's a hell of a lot in here for me to take, and even if there was, it's going to be quite tough dealing with all the rest of the potential threats that could be kicking around in here. So what I'll do is I'll do a bit of scavenging, and then I'll see you at the extraction point.
What's left of the Reaver movement is now being administered medical attention. They are grateful for their rescue, but the Elders are not so quick to invite them into the Brotherhood fold. For the time being, they will be kept in one of our many internment camps. This is an excellent time for our interrogators and scribes to pick their brains on any additional technology and their past and future plans. They will be kept there until the Elders decide whether to set them free or restrict them to labor camps. The menace from the West's taking of prisoners is most curious, considering that the robots have slaughtered everything before them until now. We must wait and see. Well done acquiring the EMP device. Our scribes are now preparing to modify the weapon to use our power cells. Once this is achieved, we will begin production. I shudder to think what our situation would be without having an actual prototype. The man-hours to replicate it would have taxed our scribes tremendously. Once again, good work. Dismissed.
There you go. That was a shorter mission than many of the others, but without the skill to repair the tank twice, this would have been a hell of a lot harder because of all those little scurry bots running around everywhere, running up, engaging in hand-to-hand combat with multiple attacks, humanoid robots with miniguns. That's 3 miniguns I remember seeing, potentially 4, but definitely 3 miniguns in this mission, which without power armor would shred the squad. Little iBots running around with rocket launchers, and several security bots as well. Without that tank, it would be an awful lot of luck and an awful lot of healing to get through this mission. But other than that, like I say, a fairly quick one. I can't remember what mission is next, but I think it might be the one where you go and investigate a old vault-tec facility. But until that time, thank you for watching, and this has been the ongoing adventures of Ratskin the Brotherhood Initiate, although Brotherhood Paladin now, and we are rapidly closing in on the end game. So thank you very much, and have a good day.
The Brotherhood's fears are confirmed. The robots now have multiple production factories around the wasteland. They are concentrated heavily around the Great Mountains, in a region known as Colorado Springs. This is the fabled location of Vault Zero, which houses the mastermind behind the robot menace, the Calculator. Data from the Brotherhood Research Center dates the origin of the robots before the war that decimated the land. Their purpose, to help humanity crawl back from the brink of self-destruction. But the robots now seek to destroy the very humans they were created to save. They boast great strength and power, and one factor seems certain. All life forms have become their prey. The Brotherhood has adapted to new enemies before, however, and with the development of new weapons, they will adapt again. Brotherhood tacticians and generals will not be idle, for new enemies require new tactics. Assault squads must be directed at the robot production and command centers that supply the Calculator's metallic ranks. The Brotherhood's predicted losses are staggering, but what is life as a warrior without peril?